everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. Today we are going to be filming kind of like a get ready with me. I'm going to be walking you guys through my makeup look today. I'm going to be going out later this evening to meet some friends, so I figured I would film my process of getting ready, me attempting to work with makeup. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So technically, actually what I use for my primer isn't intended as a primer, but I actually really like it. This is what I'm going to be using. My primer, L'Oreal. I had a primer, but then I didn't like it. I don't remember what it was. And then I was like, you know what, I need something. And I was like, I'm going to give this a shot because it's not super glowy. I'm going to take my glasses off. Like, we'll give this a shot. And so I used this once. And then I was like, oh, I actually really like this as a primer. This is really cool. And so ever since then, I just haven't had time to kind of go out and get a new primer, and I didn't really know which one I wanted to get, so I was just like, you know what, this is working, it ain't broke. So and if I'm like, I'll probably be pulling up a mirror off and on throughout this video because my vision is terrible, and especially now that my glasses are off, I cannot see what I am doing. So I mean, if I could see, I still wouldn't know what I'm doing. Anyways, moving on next, now that the primer is on, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Foundation Photo Focus Dewy. This is the Buff Bisque. I really like this. I heard so many people talking about this. And I was like, you know what? It's like, well, it was like $6 at Target. I'm like, I'm gonna give it a shot. Alright, so when I opened this originally and I saw the applicator, I was kind of like, weird. Okay. But I actually don't dislike it. So I'm just gonna straight on to the face. Okay, and then I'm going to be using, just to kind of spread it out initially, I'm going to use my Real Techniques foundation brush. And I'm just going to use this. And I'm always kind of scared of going heavy-handed with foundation because I don't really like super, I don't know. I like coverage, but I don't like too much. I like medium coverage. And so I always start off with a light base, and then I can always build from there. And then I grab my beauty blender. I already got this damp. This is the first time I've used this one, so we'll see if I like it. Okay, now that that first layer is done, we're actually going to go in for another one. Also, if you hear any people kind of talking in the background, that would be my family. I have 5 brothers, and then my mom and my dad are home as well, and so I don't think I'll ever have a completely quiet filming day, especially because 4 of my brothers are homeschooled. Well, we were all homeschooled, but now I'm in college and my brother graduated college, but the 4 other boys are still being homeschooled. So there's always something going on here. I'm actually going to get a little bit on my lid as well, and I'll blend that out. Just kind of will use that as like our base. See, where my blender. And actually, I was going to do my eyeliner first before I did my complexion because I'm terrible at winged eyeliner, and so I cheat and I just use tape and I just mark. Okay, now that the tape is on and I look lovely, we're going to just actually grab some concealer. I'm just going to use the Instant Age Rewind concealer. This is what I'm going to be using under my eyes, but I'm just going to also put a little bit of this on my lid kind of as my primer, because no idea where my primer is right now and I don't feel like hunting for it. So we're going to get one of these little tiny baby Real Technique brushes. I really like this for using my concealer under my eye. I'm going to go in with my ColourPop Villains Misunderstood palette. I really like this palette. I just got this somewhat recently. I just got into ColourPop somewhat recently, and this was one of my first purchases because I love villains. So I'm going to use these new brushes that I just got. I honestly don't know where, like, there's no name on here, and I already threw away the packaging, so I don't remember. And they don't have many fluffy brushes. Like, they are a lot of very precise brushes, so I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to work with what I have because I really wanted to try these, give them a shot. So I'm going to be using this brush. There we go, light and funky. It's kind of bigger than I wanted, and I've never really used, I don't really know what these brushes are for. They're like packer brushes. I don't know. So we're just going to use him just for my all over shade. We're just going to apply this, start it off in our crease, and then blend it out from there. Not sure how I feel about this brush. But these are very stiff. Like, just the actual bristles themselves, not because they're super compact or anything. Then we're going to move over to the other eye. I just realized that I also didn't tell you what shade I was using. So that was Tragic. This upper right hand corner shade, this light brown. And I'm going to be going in with different brush. Hopefully I'll like this one a little bit more. I'm going in with the shade right next to it, Devious. Just a little bit of a darker brown. Go with the brush with that. Don't you just love this tape? Like, I'm a fashion statement, man. This shade is a little more orange than I was thinking it would be. I mean, which is fine. It's a really pretty shade, actually. I don't know. Someone just rang our doorbell. Hello. We're getting so many packages right now. Like, I have school stuff coming, and my mom's like grocery shopping, and I'm like, constantly people are coming to my door and knocking on it, and I'm like, go away, don't like people. Like, I like people, but like, not at my house, leave me alone. Originally, I was just gonna kind of stop there. I was just thinking of deepening a lid like that, but I kind of want to add another shade. What do I want to, just like a little bit like in my outer V, but I don't really know what to go in with. There's really nothing here that I wanted to go in with. There's so many shimmers in this palette, which like I absolutely love. I just love the shimmers, but I don't really want to go in with a shimmer. I mean, okay, we're going to see, this may be very bad idea, but we're going to go in with 101. I believe it's like 101 Dalmatians. It's like a black spot. You get it? Yeah, because look, this one, this black one in this corner is called 101, and this one up here in the upper corner is called No Spots, and it's white. So you have 101 and then the no spots. I think that's funny. I didn't notice that until just now because, yeah. So we're just going to take a little bit of that black, like ever so slightly. We'll see how this works. And we're just going to take this into this outer V. Blend this out. Blend this into the crease a little bit more. I just realized I'm holding it up like that a lot. I just cannot see, and so I'm like blocking my face and audio. But actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm actually going to go in with, I'm going to go, oh, my brothers are yelling. At least it's not an angry yell, it's a happy yell. They're playing a game, so that's good. So we're going to go back in with a little bit of Devious. Just tap the excess off. And then we're going to go and grab a little bit of Tragic. I realize that yes, I'm using the same brush now. Lightly dust this on the lid. Okay, so I just had to change the battery on my camera real fast. It was dying on me. So next step, you know what? So I'm just going to grab some black eyeliner. So I'm using the felt tip eyeliner, crayon eyeliner, and point. This is the Wet n Wild, just black felt tip. Whoop. Major trippy. Hold up. So I just open this, and the whole casing just came out. That was so weird. I was so like, what is happening? So we'll see if we can get these to resemble each other. Eyeliner is not my strong suit by any means. Okay, so now our black eyeliner is basically done. So we're just going to take, now we do not need these. There we go. And then we're just going to go in and see if there's any little gaps that we need to fill. Sometimes I just need to learn with my eyeliner to like walk away, like it's not going to be perfect. I'm okay with that because I'm going to go in with this is the first time I've used one of their cream and gel eyeliners, but this is ColourPop's eyeliner. This one is in the shade Zulu. I wasn't sure if I was going to do Zulu in my waterline or if I was going to do, what's this one? Prance. We're going to go in with Zulu first, and if we're not a huge fan, then I may go in with Prance and just go over with Prance. I'm super tempted. You know what? We'll wait till the end. I will see if this grows on me. So I'm going to go back in with just a little bit more foundation since that tape that I was using took some of it off. You know what? And real quick, I think I'm just going to actually put my hair back in a ponytail just to kind of avoid getting a bunch of makeup on my hair. As you see here on the side of my face, you still see some marks here, which is fine because I didn't expect anything different because like I said, it's not a full coverage foundation. I was going to go in and cover up the blemishes, but actually I'm not because I don't need full coverage today. I'm just going to hang out with some friends. I'm going to go in and set those real fast where I just put concealer. So I'm going to be using I just started using this Maybelline Fit Me setting powder. I heard all you guys raving about this, and so I was like, you know what, I'm going to give this a shot. It's time for a new setting powder anyways. This is in 100 Translucent. This is just a translucent one. I'm using the Best Taupe brush. I don't know how to pronounce their name. And that is all set. Next, I'm going to do my brows because they're bugging me because they have foundation on them and they're just irritating me. So I'm going to go and I use the MAC eyebrow styler, and I use this in the shade Spiked. I'm a fan of this brow pencil. After that, we're going to go in with, I think I'm just gonna actually go in with my bronzer. So, just using the ColourPop Talk to the Palm Pressed Powder Bronzer, and I'm gonna be going in with, actually, I believe it's Real Techniques, their powder brush. I think that's pretty even. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, cool. Just gonna get a sip of water. I love Disney and Pixar and Monsters Inc. It's just, my mom always tells me I'm boo, so I got this custom cup of Etsy. Love it. Anyways, sidetrack. I was sidetracked. Back on track. I'm gonna go in now with my Real Techniques, their blush brush. This is number 400. I'm going in with MAC's Mineralized Blush. This is the This is called Sweet Enough. I love this blush. And I'm just putting this, I'm just smiling, putting this on the apple of my cheek, and then just lightly dusting it back. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Am I the only one that has to make weird faces when I'm doing makeup? Because I'm always like, and then I see other people in videos and they're all just like, oh yes, and I'm just like, how do you not make weird faces? Like, I have to make weird faces. So that is all nice and blended out. I flipping love this blush. Like, I love this blush. So pretty, in the combo with the ColourPop Talk to the Palm bronzer and then the MAC blush is just, they just work really, really well together. Okay, after blush, I'm going to go in actually with my mascara. This is, I completely forgot to do this. This is Essence's Lash Princess Black Mascara. I like this because I used to only use waterproof mascara, and I have e.l.f.'s waterproof one, which I really, really like still. But recently, I really like having a non-waterproof mascara, just for, it's easier to take off at the end of the night. Oh, see, like, I just got a little bit of mascara right there on my skin, but that's okay. I'll just let that dry and then I'll just buff that off. I curled my lashes yesterday, and I didn't want to curl them again today because I'm not a huge fan of curling my lashes, and today they didn't want to completely like go back to normal. So some of them are still a little curled, some of them are back to normal. I'm not arguing with them. I'm just letting them do their thing. So now that we are done with our mascara, I'm going to go in with my highlight. I'm just going to use the Milani Strobe Light Afterglow. So this is one of their strobe light highlighters, and it's in the shade Afterglow 01. So I'm going to go in actually with my Real Techniques 402. This is their setting brush, but I like using this for my highlight. So I'm just going to get this on here. I like a very blinding highlight, so I tend to be a little, probably heavier handed than I should be. The only thing with highlight, the only downfall for highlight with me is I tend to have a lot of texture in my skin. And so highlight always, it doesn't matter what the brand is, if it's liquid, if it's powder, if you have a lot of texture in your skin, unfortunately highlighter is going to emphasize that. I'm actually going to apply this with my finger and just get a little bit here on my Cupid's bow. Okay, I realized the lighting has changed behind me. It's gotten darker, and so it's a little darker in the background. Sorry about that. I did that highlighter, and actually we're going to go in with a little bit more and go on the inner corners of my eye. And then we're also going to go in and do a little bit on your brow bone. So we are done with that highlighter. Our next step is going to be going in with my MAC lip pencil. This is in the shade Whirl. And actually before I finish lining this, I'm actually almost forgot to go in with this. This is the MAC Prep and Prime. Helps keep my lipstick on for longer. Now that our lips are lined, we're going to go in with ColourPop's, I'm going to go in, where did I set it? Ah, here it is. Go in with ColourPop's, one of their Princess lipsticks. This is in the shade Belle. Now that that is on, now we can go in and see if we can get this little guy to go. Let's see, where is, let's see if we can get this little mascara to go in. I'm just going to use this little spoolie. Okay, so we got that little bit of mascara off. We have our lipstick on. So now let's revisit the waterline. No, we're going to keep the waterline eyeliner as is, which would mean the last step is to use our setting powder. So I'm using the Radiant Setting Spray Healthy Skin Neutrogena setting powder. This is what it looks like. I just started using this and I really, really like it. A couple of the first sprays I wasn't even pointing towards my face, I was pointing off to the side. So we're just going to let that dry a little bit. Now that the setting spray is mostly dry, we're just going to go with our Beauty Blender side with no product and just slightly, I just gently tap in the excess product. So this is our final makeup look. Thank you so much for coming with me on this makeup journey. I would love to hear any comments, any recommendations for new products, new videos, any new techniques to try. I'd love to hear those from you guys, so you can go ahead and leave those in the comments below. If you would like to follow my makeup Instagram, it is my adventure with makeup, and I will leave that down below in the description bar. You can go ahead and follow me if you would like. If you would like to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me. If you want to be notified whenever I post a video, you can go ahead and hit that notification bell. That'll let you know whenever I post a new video, so you don't want to miss out. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!